should we get the elephant in the room sorted now before we get into the show?
What elephant?
Listeners, we did not miss a week. Yes, the episode was a day late, but that is because of a technical issue with something that we put in the show that was then not available to be in the show. Yes.
We didn't see that it had been changed.
So, a swift hatchet job on the episode, but we still not missed a week. It was only a day late.
No, it technically wasn't. It was online for like 6 hours, and then it was
to be
pulled.
fair. I did listen to it when I was doing my ironing like normal. I thought it's a great show.
So I didn't manage to listen to it. So I'm like, ooh, I wonder what happened. I'll never hear the original release.
It's going to be a quiz question in the future. What was eventful about episode 258? 9.
You know what?
258.
If you don't subscribe to our podcast on your podcast platform of choice, this is the perfect opportunity. If you had, you'd have had the opportunity to listen to the show at drop.
Yes, because technically you download it
Yes.
and then listen to it anyway.
That's right.
Top tip, listeners. There you go.
Top tips.
Top many tips.
Anyway,
Top tips.
let's get into 260.
260. On today's show, the flamingo that visits Germany, February News 2.0, and the Raikou Raid strikes 2/3 of your hosts.
Oi, you sleepy sailors, it's time to drop your insect.
That's right, it's me, Pogo Milo UK, at the helm for episode 260 of the Incensed Podcast, and here with me is First Mate Cascada, and our favourite cabin boy,
Roger?
Angerful27.
Angerful.
Anger. We're not no Delmize action here.
Do you remember Angry Kid? Mark is a bit like Angry Kid, isn't he?
That is a stretch.
I thought he was going on the word master in there, Ian, on the cabin boy thing, as in Pugwash. But, you know, that
is
might
a
be before his
reference
time.
that's beyond my reasoning. But, boys,
Beyond my age.
we are into February, literally the best month of the year.
It really is.
How are you
Shortest
gentlemen
month of the
doing?
year.
What?
Shortest month of the year.
That's a fact,
Yeah. Thank you, Milo, for clarifying that. Really good, Milo. I'm indoors. It's dry. I've de-angered myself, and
You're accompanied by spiders, apparently.
I've been invited by mini spiders. So don't know what that's about. But we've got a first daffodil up in the garden as well. Daffodil in January.
Daffodils growing in your shed.
Daffodil in January before the crocuses. For anyone who has any interest in plants and garden bulbs and all that, ridiculous. But Ian, bring us back for G-Town. What's going on with you?
What flowers growing in your room?
Yeah, well, it's not my room. It's in the garden, Milo. But yeah,
shame.
Ian, I've got a Diglett.
Is anything growing? I don't even think the grass is growing at the moment, so...
What's growing in your shed?
Definitely not that mild. Not up here. It's definitely not that mild. I'm okay, as we talked about in the cold open. I'm just currently enjoying a nice sugar-free beverage from the KFC. And if you notice, metal straw, we don't do
From the
paper
Colonel.
in this household. So
Oh, Ian.
we don't
well
do
done.
paper straws. Paper straws are wrong on every level.
Oh, I thought you were going the other way. You go, I don't do plastic straws. 'cause they're bad for the
Plastic straws are
environment.
actually better than paper straws.
Ian doesn't
They are,
use straws
Because of all the
at all.
chemicals involved in making paper straws. Yeah.
There you go. Fun fact, McDonald's have started putting plastic lids back on their hot beverages. Brilliant. Thank you.
Was it last year when we went to, was it France? And Starbucks in France use paper tops to the cups. And you drink it and it just tastes wrong.
It's a very, I feel like, European thing. Because
Yeah.
after a while, it becomes so soggy that it deforms and then it doesn't actually work as a lid.
In fact, boys, we do need to stop using straws because I've been reliably informed they'll give us lip wrinkles. So we need to stop doing that. Let's just drink out the side of the mug. That might be easier. Actually.
It's only if you're pouting a lot. Oh, good one, Ian. Nice.
You like that one? Okay.
Oh, Ian.
There we go. We've got a short.
That's magical, that was.
Get your best straw pout on.
But anyway, Whitfield, how are you? I know you're going to see some dinosaurs in a couple of days.
Rawr. Yes.
Right. A bit harsh.
Going
that
to go and
was.
yes. Well, I'm recording with two right now.
You're not wrong.
He's not.
Open goal. No, I'm looking forward to that. If anybody doesn't know what they're referring to, it's the Natural History Pokemon collab that's happening in one of the shops. It's a pop-up shop with exclusive merch and bits and pieces. And as it turns out, there's a bit of an exhibition there, which is looking nice. So tune in next week for Ian Waterfall's hosted show and my very quick 30-second recap of it because no one else will care.
Nice. So the Natural History Museum is going to be full of kids. Looking forward to things.
Well, Milo will be right
It was
to
full
hand
of
then.
Instagrammers and TikTokers today.
Exactly, Ian, exactly.
I'm a rival place. Yeah.
Oh, Milo. So it's a bit like Screech from Saved by
Milo,
the
you're
Bell.
a fetus, not a fossil.
It's free entry.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Anything free in London's a bonus, to be fair. So that's pretty damn good. So stay tuned next week.
Oh,
Sounds like
yes.
Yes, we will definitely devote 10 seconds to that.
Yes, but we must very much press on with episode 260. So, as we said at the beginning of the show, you've got to drop your incense.
Pop your incenses, champions. Let's go.
And we like you to do that because, of course, you can play the game, hopefully, while you're listening to this episode. And if you get something snazzy or not so snazzy, you can let us know across our socials of X, Instagram, and Threads, Blue Sky, if they still work. Who knows?
Still
But our
there. We don't
campfire,
use them, but they're still there.
campfire community is definitely a much better place to go, as is our Patreon exclusive Discord if you're a member of our Patreon. But, of course, we do have a number. Apparently, we have a number.
It's AI Anna de Armas here. You can send the Incense podcast a WhatsApp voice message on +44 759
Thank you very much for your AI time. And it may be better to go through contact@incensedpodcast.com or the direct message service available on some podcast platforms, we think.
Yeah, the good ones, yeah.
The good or the bad, it depends where you're listening.
ones.
But it doesn't matter where you're posting, you must include hashtag Shinies of the Week.
Clarify the spelling?
That would be hashtag SHINIESOFTHEWEEK. And obviously tag us if you can do, because it'd be a lot easier to do. But we'd love to hear of your excellent catches and times listening to the show.
Yes, we do.
And on the note of your excellent contributions, we had a little bit of a snowball action going, and we've got a little bit more of a falling tree.
Hey, I forgot about this, everybody. Let's go in and see if it's finished. We had another great question from one of our listeners last week's show, if you've listened to it, asking if we could pick a com day. What would our favourite com day be and why? After we were advised that Pidgey would be a good option. So we thought it'd be only rude. It was Darby Russ, wasn't it, who posed us the question?
was.
So thank
Yes.
you very much, Darby Russ. So without further ado, we have the poll, which still actually has 12 hours left to run, because last week when I said put it on for 7 days, idiot here forgot he couldn't record on
Things
Tuesday
were a little
next
bit
week.
different on the schedule, but no matter.
But let's face it, it's probably not going to change the result of the poll. So let's go straight into
Pikachu's gonna
the
win.
comments first. Here we go. So the comments are Jasmine Apple BYIG was scrolling through the decks, and I did look at both Tinker and Nimble. Nimble is a super cool shiny. I was thinking Wiglet, though. A Pokemon a lot of people still don't have access to. I personally miss living by the beach and having these spawn all the time, too. Get that, Jasmine. Get that.
Wiggle it. Bring it.
Thomas at 96_Tom L says, I voted Tinker, but ideally I'd like to see Varoom get a community day. Its shiny is great, and it's the only steel poison type that currently exists, and it's locked behind 12 kilometre eggs currently.
Good shout.
Probably will be for a bit longer, to be fair,
Forever.
Thomas. Yeah. We've got Lucy Davis, who's got all Pikachu costumes would be so fun, but Tinker would be a good one too. That's
Yeah.
called hedging your bets there, Lucy. So bad lol, that's Ashwold, has put, I think Scopely/Niantic should go crazy and do a legendary com day where each legendary spawns for 15 minutes before
So never
rotating.
gonna
Oh,
It would be
chaos.
total chaos, and I'm so ready for it.
Total
I missed
chaos.
I missed the Mewtwo bit. Oh, damn. Or I'm with Mewtwo, maybe. Kitty Pokemon's a lot has put. OMG, all Pikachu costumes would be a dream. And Bat, first time
Nice.
caller, long time listener from last week's show, said, I know everyone are sick of them, but I was thinking for Go's 10th birthday, if it may be all the Kanto starters at the same time. With
God, no.
sunglasses Squirtle.
God, no.
There's two I can't push the button for. Oh, no.
It would be cool. It would be our first chance to get them with the new backgrounds. I heard some wild
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
some nimbles
That
in the
com day
background.
would physically make me sick.
Well, unfortunately, the likelihood of Bat's suggestion is probably quite high, but we will go to our suggestions. So here we go. Starting with third place on the
Oh my
podium.
God.
Third place. We've got joint position on third place with
Oh.
Nimble and Pidgey. both getting 6% of the vote.
Only 6.
Wow.
Only 6%.
Oh my
Darby Russ,
God.
that means that you are wrong.
No, because that means I'm
According
wrong
to
as well, and
whoever
Nimble is a
voted.
good choice. People's just going to go Pikachu because it's all the Pikachus, so it's kind of just the lamest option. Seriously.
Sorry, Armored Mewtwo. Sorry, safe bet Pacifier from
Armored
last
Mewtwo
week.
combo.
Well, unfortunately, in second place with 35% of the vote, I didn't get the W. All Pikachu costumes came
Oh.
second with 35%
That's
of the
quite
vote.
surprising.
It is surprising because that means with 53% of the vote, we've got Tinker Tink. So, yeah, everyone's more excited about a new shiny, which is very hard to forget. So,
Yeah.
I like that.
Which
I do
I
like
think
that.
is actually, it's one of the ones that's very likely to happen this year. So, well, there we go. That's smashing. And now we've got one fallen tree out of the way. It's time to see if we can plant another in its place. Have we had some messages?
Well, I wouldn't play the jingle if we hadn't. We've had one message, and possibly because
You just went,
possibly
No.
because 259 dropped late, we didn't get the messages we're
you have
expecting.
no messages.
But we do have a message from a new person.
Ooh.
Hi. Yeah, first time sending anything into a podcast, so
Well,
bear
thank you.
with me. But you guys were asking for voice notes, so I thought I could do that. So I've played Pokemon Go since release. I took a long kind of hiatus where I just turned it on maybe once or twice.
We've all done that,
Sort of
except Milo.
Yeah.
I haven't.
since COVID.
Ian, Cuba.
That was only
basically.
forced.
And got back into it middle of last year when I realised that some friends were playing, and I was like, oh, I like Pokemon Go, but I've got no one to play with. They're like, oh, come play with us. So been regular
Perfect.
since and started listening
Nice.
to your podcast and really appreciate it. So thank you. I had a couple of comments from the last couple of episodes. Hopefully it's helpful. I don't know. You were talking about like first Shundos. I got my first Shundo this year just gone by, and it was a Shundo Shadow Groudon.
Oh,
I
whoa.
was with my friend. We went on the raid evening, raid day.
Milo.
That's a mental one.
And that is my only Shundo.
That wins.
Bust.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
On the
insane.
second thought, you were talking about the Precious Pals event.
Mhm.
I love Bread Dog. Dash Bun,
Yeah.
I think,
Yes.
is a fantastic concept for a Pokemon. Like the pre-evolution is first evolution is dough, and then it evolves
Yeah,
into
it's-
cooked bread.
Yeah.
It just amuses me. So I'm really excited for that shiny. I haven't caught it yet, but looking forward to that. I also really felt that the Kyurem raid day was needed because I missed the other one from like not being about. So
Yeah, the
I was
tour.
really pleased to play it.
See, that's nice to hear the
3
other
hours
side.
in the snow
Yeah.
with my local community who all showed up. There was at least 3 lobbies open at each raid.
Wow.
But yeah, I still had to buy the box for all the extra
Yeah,
remotes.
you
which
would
was
do.
really galled me
Yeah.
because I really tried to spend as little money as possible
That's how they get you.
on the game.
It's true.
It is how they get you.
So yeah, it was a little bit annoying, but still had really good fun and got a couple of shiny Curums. So, and I did, after getting that and having to remote, which really did gall me again, get both of the fusions. So that was really good.
Well done.
Finally,
Nicely done.
overrated Pokemon.
Yes.
I'm also going to get hate for this. I can't stand Gengar.
That is controversial.
Because like he's on everything.
Francesco
And I
is going to
really
be
don't
so
like it.
gutted.
So yeah.
So is Marky.
Francesco,
Completely
I'm with
overrated.
you.
There's so much better Pokemon, and everybody just likes him because, like, I think he's the edge lord of Pokemon. Right,
Francesco just said,
thank
"Did you hear that in the
I
chat?"
hope this is useful. I'm really not looking forward to hearing my own voice played back at me. I don't know. Put a filter on it or something. Thanks.
That was brilliant.
Really
First
good
time
message,
caller.
yes.
Lovely to hear you, and nice to hear you've got a nice, playful community. I love stories like that where people stop playing the game and then they lose interest in it, and then like suddenly someone chance meet and
Find
goes,
some
"Oh, I
new
play
peeps.
it still."
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, that's what this game's good. And I tell you what, I challenge any other gaming community in mobile gaming anyway to give me examples of when things like that happen, because it's happened. Like, she didn't say a name actually, Francesca. I didn't catch the name
No, I
either.
don't think
It
her
was
name
from
was
Emmy.
mentioned.
The message was from Emmy.
Emmy.
Oh, Emmy,
Emmy.
thank you.
Somehow all of us missed that except Ian, but thank you.
Only because I've got the message.
To be fair, he's got the
Saved
message.
on
He's
the
put it in
board.
his-
He's got the behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, I love that story. I mean, I've moved around loads of times since I started playing Pokemon Go, and I've always, it's not always been like that, but there have certainly been examples where I've like met other communities and areas where I've travelled to play. Ealing being one of them, actually, believe it or not, Emily. But yeah, really, really good to hear that. And that Shundo, yeah, you don't beat a Shadow Shundo Groudon, do you? Let's get in the world of odds and that. That's mental, that is. Yeah, Ian, what are your thoughts on that? That's a winner, isn't it? That's definitely a winner, isn't it? Gotta be a
Shundo
winner.
Groudon, it's an instant win for me.
Yeah.
Beautiful Pokemon. It's great, shiny, and oh my god, yeah, I would so love to have had one of those. So, no, great message. Thank you, Emmy. And we're not going to filter your voice because it sounds just fine as it is.
Yes, we're not going to put a gerbil on it, don't worry.
We could do. I
No,
put some
no.
gerbils and some Dark Lords on last week, actually.
Yes.
Is that the only message we got in this week?
It is, because the episode dropped late, so we was asking for messages and people wouldn't have heard it until...
No, the reason I mention that is it means, for everyone out there, we've got another 7-day cycle without hearing from PayPal Simone. So please, Simon, we are
God.
getting concerned. We want to hear your voice, please, mate.
We really do. It also means we don't have a follow-up poll, but maybe we will just cobble something together.
Is Gengar overrated?
Is Gengar overrated?
Oh, yeah, let's do it, yeah.
99% saying no.
Actually,
Yes,
the message
it's
will
on.
the poll will have to be Francesco wants to know, is Gengar overrated?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes,
Yeah.
like that.
I
do
really,
that, Ian.
really
That's
like
good.
that. Now,
And we
speaking
can
of
say that
things-
because Mark's a bit of a Gengar fan as well, so
I
it's
am.
not just Francesco.
he has a hat to prove it.
Have you got one on your back shelf somewhere? You probably have, Milo, but anyway,
Actually,
we'll
do
time to look at that.
you want to know a funny story? And I think we talked about this over the last 5 years. It was Mark's Gengar hat that gave him away the first time I ever met him back in 2019.
Signal the Gengar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it on my shelf, but I have a Gengar metal plate thing up here that's off camera.
nice.
So I do have a bit of Gengar memorabilia.
Well, we'll get that poll up anyway. So that's good, 3 in a row. Like that. That's good stuff.
Canage
Stuff.
à trois. Perfect. But I don't know, speaking of things that may or may not have been
GT
overrated.
reference, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I like
Oh,
that.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we have a little chat about the Precious Pals event, which was very handily mentioned in the message? The event has now been and gone. We also had a little bit of a takeover action going. So,
We did.
listening to last week's show, not that many people would have had the opportunity to do so, Marky did a section where he looked at my profile on that Tuesday night and was like, "Is this you?" I said no, but it was. So, gentlemen, how did the Bread Dog Shiny chase go for you guys?
Ian, did you collectively just want to punch his smug face when you saw it on his vlog?
To be
when he
fair,
did
I
that little
almost
look on
drove
air?
to Ealing and gave Milo a sort of knee to the old gentleman's
Yeah.
area because it's one thing flexing that shiny, and it's a beautiful shiny, don't get me wrong, but I did play this event. I wanted the shiny. I did the collection challenges. I did pretty much everything I could to get encounters. And alas, it didn't happen for Waterfall. And that's all I'm really going to say because
There wasn't
it will
terribly much
happen.
else.
There really wasn't. It will happen at some point. It's going to be in events. We know that it's going to be fairly common over the next year or two. But at the moment, 4-drop didn't happen for me at all. And yeah, can't really say any more. Gutted, honestly.
I just love when Milo like goes to the camera and he goes, "Can you tell from my smug face?" and it's like, and I'm looking going, "Do you know what? It's always smug because he always gets
I saw it
stuff."
as his buddy, so it's like, yeah, thanks,
I am,
mate. Yeah,
I
cheers,
am a
yeah, well
smug,
done.
you know what? Yes. I'm assuming by that conversation then, the Marky, you had no luck on the Bread Dog either.
I didn't really play the event too much, to be fair. Like, you know, and I did get out of the house on Saturday and played a bit, you know, and I wished I hadn't bothered because the weather's been horrific. It's been the wettest January on record. It feels like it has been.
Yes, terrible.
Unfortunately, you know, these events are nicer when the weather's at least not wet. And you know, I got out, did a bit of walking, you know, got a few encounters, but I didn't hatch the eggs. I haven't got any time for eggs at the moment. I just kind of just went out, spanned the tasks, walked to Candy with my buddy.
Yeah.
and got the. It did spawn quite a bit in the wild, actually. Better than Tadbulb from the previous event. So I thought that was quite a nice, reassuring twist. Every time I clicked one in the wild, I kept getting my inner Milo in my head, going, maybe I'll get one as well. And no, I didn't. But Milo, you got one that we know of.
Yes.
What about another one?
No, that was it. That was
on
total.
a side note, Francesco is going to create 202 million accounts to vote no.
Only that.
It's not, yeah.
Well, I know 203 million people that will probably vote yes.
He's going to have I am Prius 1, 2, 3, 4, and onwards and upwards.
I am, yeah.
And Sue has a Gengar onesie, so it's not overrated.
Yeah, but it's not
And
overrated.
earrings,
It
so-
is, though.
Do you know, I saw a comment in chat, getting back to the event, about...
Yeah, so you got one, Milo.
I got
So you
one from the wild,
yeah.
which, unbelievably lucky, because as far as I was aware, the wild spawns weren't shiny boosted. Like, they were supposedly from the 2K eggs. And
No.
I will say, Sue was mentioning about hatching 2-kilometer eggs, and I completely agree with what she was saying. The 2-kilometer egg drop for this event was appalling. I was getting more 10s dropping than 2s.
Yep,
it was
agreed.
even worse than that Tab-Bulb high Zaptitude event. So you couldn't actually hatch the Fido very much, because if you were lucky enough to get a 2-kilometer egg, you could be damn sure it would hatch you a Happiny.
That's true. And that actually is quite scary when you think we're already a month into 2026 and we actually haven't had a decent event yet.
Not really. There were some good things about this event, though, is that Fido was in its own quest. So if you picked that up from a task, you knew what you were going to get.
I didn't see many of them, though.
There were some around, like some days were better than others, but it's that randomised
the
thing.
days I wasn't filming, I always getting quite a few of them. But the day I thought, let's get the camera out, I couldn't find the research task. It was just so
I will say, on the
predictable.
weekend, it was rubbish. It almost felt like it was deliberately rubbish on the weekend. Like day one, the Tuesday, I couldn't stop finding them. They were everywhere. Then we recorded last week's show, and since then, it was like couldn't find the tasks.
There you go. There you go. That's what they like to do. People that have got time to
First
play at
day
the
of the event
weekend.
is always the way to go.
No.
They always
you're
say
not-
that
you're not
day
getting
one
it.
of an event is actually the best.
It's usually the
Because then
best.
the balance it out.
So me and Elon got standard luck. Milo, you seem disappointed with only one.
I'm over the moon with mine.
I can never tell with you. But there was also obviously another part of it. We had to take it over. Elements
Team
of
Rocket
Precious
were up to
Pals as
no
well.
good.
They were up to no good.
To no
and
good.
So we had Shadow Raikou back in raids, didn't we?
Yes, among other things. Let's go with the
Go on.
Raikou stuff first, shall we? Because this is what I named you with the intro as Angerful, and watching what you were doing, I sympathise enormously. There is nothing worse than playing Pokemon Go on a rainy day with no coverage, because the balls are phantomly just thrown at the Mon and you're not doing anything.
Playing on a Sub-Zero day and not being able to feel your fingers comes close.
Buy some gloves.
I'll tell you what, though. It was just,
No?
I felt like I did feel like I was transformed into the world of Vassafal, because like I was sending out invites, no one was joining them. I was like going, I don't hunt Shadow Shinies really. So it's been out before, as we know, and I haven't got the shiny. So I was a bit like, well, let's give it a little go. And then I actually just slipped into the old me. Like I actually bought remote passes and I was like,
I noticed
could
you
have
jumped into
actually-
2 raids.
I know, but the problem was I could have then, there's a moment in my head when I went, I could have just been easier, not leaving the house at all today.
yeah.
Been sat on my sofa,
Yeah.
just filming remote
20
raids.
remotes.
Listen, I got a couple of nice shinies when I was out. Really enjoyed that alongside the event. Got my first ever shiny level 1 Sork, which I was very happy with.
Love a
So that
level
was a
1
nice little
shiny.
keepsake. Yeah. But like you said, Milo, I was just getting a little bit disillusioned by
Hacked
it
off.
and hacked off. But yeah, well, you saw what happened with that
yeah.
one. I just kept throwing it. The last 5 were excellent curveball throws in the rain, and it just kept breaking up before it wobbled. And I'm going, this is ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This is just ridiculous. Ian, did you play it? And then we'll let Milo bookend it. 'Cause I'm sure he
Yes,
did well.
and for me, I played the Taking Over part of the event. I actually did a lot of grunts. Didn't get very far with the.
You're on the
special
level, aren't
research,
you,
but
for
I
it?
am on the grunts part of level 76. So 100 grunts I have to do. And this did give me a good chunk towards that total. I didn't quite do 100 over the weekend because I wasn't just non-stop
doing
playing
grunts.
Pigo for the weekend. But I'm 2/3 of the way there now, so
Good
another
work.
30-something. And grunts are done. They'll certainly be done before Kalos Tour in LA. Haha, cheap plug. Got that one in this week.
I didn't know that was
Anywho,
happening.
we also did go out and do the Raikou Raid Day, Shadow Raikou Raid Day, and that was the most frustrating raid day I've played in recent history. Not only did I spend the best part of 3 hours going around, schlepping around every gym locally, and freezing my fingers off, so I was numb. I didn't get a shiny. So I did remote raids from the States to the tune of my additional. I did about 18. I didn't do all 20, and still no shiny. Luckily, I had got one from when it was in a raid weekend. Was it last year or the year before? So
It was
didn't
actually
necessarily need
March
it.
24.
So 24. So it was the year before. So although I didn't need the shiny, I wanted it, and it was so frustrating. Actually, funnily enough, I know we don't endorse multi-accounters, but I was out raiding with a couple of the locals. One of them has more than one account, and got a shiny on each of those accounts.
That's where they
whilst
went.
me and the other people were there with singular accounts, no shinies.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
It's how they get you.
How they get you.
They get you.
So we'll have a raid day, but this one was a full-on bust.
Yeah.
That's a shame to hear because of not just obviously having a bad day, but as Marky's experienced, or all of us have experienced, Shadow Raid bosses are a nightmare to catch.
They are.
They're a real nightmare. I found myself running Iceburn for the entire time to make it go quickly, which did help, but some of them just really put up a fight, and you're hitting excellent after excellent after excellent, and it's instant breakout. And I find
It's
myself
not
going,
just that, they attack so much as well.
well, the thing is, if you time it right, you can do that, but it means that you're just wasting. It feels like you're wasting your life doing that. And you're like, I'm timing the throw and all this sort of stuff. Should we move on? You think it's just for a terrible shadow. That what are you going to do with it at the end of the day? If it's a terrible shadow, are you really going to power it up
Yeah.
or purify it and transfer it? What are you
Actually, to be
gonna do?
fair, I small win, got a 96% Shadow Raikou.
I would call that a win.
That's
You caught it in.
small
That is a win.
Yeah, because it's actually a good mon. Like, it's a usable mon.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just smug Milo news right now.
Oh, I got the shit now. Look at me.
Well, no, I didn't get nothing like that, but I did
Me and the
have.
squad were out there.
I did have. What did I get? 4 or 5 shinies during the in-person raids from 36 or 40 or
Of
so.
course you did.
And then I got a
Of course you did,
further, maybe another 5 or 6 from the remotes.
Oh, do one, Milo.
This is where
seriously.
RNG is so unfair. So we did roughly the same amount of raids,
Yeah.
and you got 7 shinies.
Yes. Perhaps more than
I'm
that.
tempted to boot you from this recording.
Don't, because it would be a nightmare to edit. So, and then you're taking over for me. I got 8 in total of that one. And what the last one that came from Hawaii when raiding at like 3 a.m. was just like 1 point off being a purified Shundo.
This is a little Sky to film vlogs again by Milo. By any chance?
It is, yes.
There we go. There we go.
It
Ian.
is.
Do you like that? There we go.
Hawaii friends.
What, Milo, tread carefully.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even realise that was a reference, perhaps, to
Well, it isn't, because it was
the
edited out of
end.
last week's show.
the end of this
Oh,
month. Oh, for
it was
crying
it.
out loud, Vassar.
It had to
seriously.
be, didn't it? Because it's part of the bit we had to cut.
Oh, was it part of that segment? Well, it'll be
yeah.
doubled up in this week's show.
It
mate.
is.
Might reference it later.
You'll hear it later from us last week. No matter.
Yeah, so yeah, that bit was rubbish. So
that was the
so what
raid
else was
day.
there on Precious Pals then?
Basically, there was a new way. Well, 2 new Shadow Shinies, which was Magikarp and Hoppip. Are you guys going yay or nay on those?
Is Magikarp new?
Magikarp's
for
a
the
new
Shadow, yeah.
Shiny.
I'm actually going
Ah.
nay on both, to be honest.
They're rubbish.
I mean, the only good
mean,
thing would be Shadow Gyarados. That would actually be pretty decent.
It's like
Shadow Gyarados.
yeah, it's like
Shadow
a cool,
Hoppip. No, sorry, not feeling that one.
No, and the return of
Oh,
Shadow
Skiploom,
Mark.
though, Ian.
What
Skiploom.
about Skiploom, man?
I'm still not feeling it.
Shadow Shiny
not either.
Skiploom. Oh my god!
So they were new, were they? They brought out the big guns then, didn't they?
Yeah,
It's
they
absolutely
really
fantastic.
did. And unlike previous Rocket Waves, where they've added like between 5 to 8 new Shadow Mons, they only added the Gen 6 starters. So you got Shadow Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie.
Well, you say that, and they were rare as you
They
like.
were really difficult to find. Because I think, as it turns out, they actually added Shadow Krabby without telling anyone. And that,
Brilliant.
that took
Krabby was
over
in
the
there,
water grunts.
Broke the internet.
Well, it's like, wow, amazing. But it just meant you couldn't actually find a Froakie. And it took me like 2 days to find a Chespin.
Chespin and Fennekin I found fairly easy. I did not find the Froakie.
Milo, can I just say one thing very quickly?
Always.
Was that you proactively going out for 2 days trying to find a Shadow Chespin, or was that you just going, oh, actually, looking back at my gameplay, it took me a couple of days to find it?
That was me actively going out.
Oh, my...
But checking like all the grunts I could see, and when it pops up and it's like, this one is a dark type grunt. I don't care. Thank you very much, because it gave you a collection challenge to get one of each.
No, I don't care. No one cares about them anymore. You do, obviously, you do them all, but
yeah, I mean, it gave you a free rocket
challenges.
raid. I'll have.
That's the only reason I was trying to do it, but I failed miserably.
Yeah, you need about 5 days of an event, Ian, to have a chance to
And
get
this
in
was
them,
less than
obviously.
3, as it
what I
turns
mean.
out. So it was a short takeover event, but that means there's less to natter about. So, shall we dive into what is actually some quite old news?
It is. It's the news.
Well, this is kind of old news now, so you'll no doubt have already seen this if you scour the Pokemon Go news pages or if you check your in-game notifications. But the Carnival of Flamigo is an event that starts on Tuesday, just a couple of days' time, and I think Whitfield will have already booked his plane ticket to do the stamp rally with this one.
Yeah.
Tuesday, the 3rd of February, from 10 a.m. your local time through to Sunday, the 8th of February. So the best part of a week, 8 p.m. your local time, this one finishes. We will see the debut in Pokemon Go of the synchronized Pokemon and its evolution, Flamigo.
Wow. Fantastic.
And funny story about Flamigo, Milo thought this was only going to be available in Germany, so booked a ticket to the stamp rally, and then it was released globally.
Yes. Just one of the many things with communication could be improved, but no matter. We do have event bonuses for this one, and actually they are quite juicy ones, particularly if you're a fan of this show, because it's double incense duration and double daily adventure incense duration, which is real nice. They've also made Flamigo a Stardust boosted Pokemon for this event, as far as we can tell. 500 additional Stardust for catching it. And brace yourselves.
Oh, hang on. Before you say this, Silverman will be so excited.
Yeah, this is his event. This is
really
the Silver
is.
Man.
The Silver Man.
He's got so much stuff going well for him in life, like Arsenal getting beat by Man United, and this coming.
He won't get
He's
this
got a
shiny.
double win for Silver Man, yeah.
We're talking, of course, about the increased chance of finding shiny Lotad, as well as shiny Spritzy, and not that you had a community day for it a matter of weeks ago. Shiny Picky Peck.
I'd travel to play this event, Ian, wouldn't you?
No.
This has got like no.
No, in fact, Milo messaged me, DM'd me, said, do you fancy going to Germany for a day? And I'm like, not this close to Kalos Tour. No, sorry.
But at that point in time, we didn't know. It was
We
gonna
didn't
be a
know.
global event.
I was still omitting to go for a new Pokemon that we thought was exclusive because that's too
dear.
close to Kalos Tour.
Oh my god!
But this Pokemon's not exclusive. Everyone's going to get it, aren't they?
Yeah,
Like
it's
this
global
event.
release.
The Cologne background will be exclusive, but we'll come on to that a bit
Look at
later.
you.
Oh yeah. What are the wild encounters? I can probably guess 3 of them, Marky.
Well, yeah, because they're predictable, like most events this year so far.
Actually, 4.
You may encounter, you may encounter event-themed Pokemon in the wild, like Milo just alluded to. Yeah, Picky Peck's one of them. If you've got that on your bingo card, you've got a point.
Yeah.
Lotad is another one. If you've got that on your bingo card, correct.
Lose a point.
You might even encounter Spritzy. Yeah, if you've got that one on your bingo card, you're correct. And Flamigo. I love that, Flamigo. You've got that one on your bingo card, but I bet you didn't put Baneri on there.
The rabbits fly.
The pink ones do, Milo, but Baneri is making up the gang. They're all shiny bar the new one, so
Wonderful.
there we go. Yeah, field research tasks are there. Hopefully they'll be nice and you'll get encounters with interesting Pokemon. And there'll be a collection challenge which might be favourable and you might have a chance of doing it. And you will get XP Stardust and encounters with event-themed Pokemon.
Lovely stuff. And, of course, some timed research is going alongside this event. There's this free option where you complete it and you'll get 2 incense, some Stardust, encounters with event-themed Pokemon, so just some randomized stuff that Marky has already listed off, and our favourite thing, and more. And of course that expires before the event finishes, otherwise you lose everything.
Yes, you do. But you know what? If you want to risk losing everything and want to miss maybe one coffee at Starbucks for $4.99 or the equivalent, you can buy some paid timed research. Yep, $4.99, and that will give you the following rewards of 1 star piece. That's a podcast that's kind of died a death, isn't it? 1 event-themed avatar pose, encounters with event-themed Pokemon, and more. But again, this is also timed, so please note that you must claim all of your rewards by Sunday, the 8th of February at 8 p.m, or you will lose them, and you do not get the chance to moan about it.
Don't buy it 1 minute before the event finishes. That would be daft, because then you'll miss out on that fantastic Maraca pose.
Well, yes.
It's something.
But
table tennis bats.
I'm going to go there.
It's like a night I went to a Bacardi party, to be fair.
Lovely.
But anywho, yeah, really good. I
am going to go there, guys. You know how the Pokemon Go web store gives you great offers on tickets for events?
Oh,
no, never.
Well, the Carnival of Flamigo Ultra Ticket Box is $4.99, or the equivalent in your local currency. And you know what you get as an extra bonus if you buy it from the web store?
A slap in the face.
Actually, no. You get a premium battle pass. It's better
That's
than
all right.
Ultra Balls last week, yeah?
Well, a slap in the
5 of
face
them,
is
Ian.
better than 5 Ultra Balls.
That's true.
Be honest. What do we think? It's one of these events that introduces a new Pokemon, but no new shiny, has some shiny boosts, which from our past experiences probably won't be that shiny boosted, and it will be fairly lackluster. What do we think?
Well, you know what? Flamigo's not a bad Pokemon. It looks like a flamingo. It's fairly faithful to what it's based on. And
It is
you know
literally
what?
just a flamingo.
It is literally just a flamingo.
It's just a flamingo with a letter missing.
Although I've got to say, the poster.
It's like Mankey and Monkey. They've just changed it.
Yeah.
They've just taken an N out of its name. What can we call it? A flamigo.
Flamingo.
What is it? A flamingo.
It's like that thing, that tangent, because it's a Gen 9 Pokemon, so therefore it's from Powder, which is based on Spain. They say amigo.
Yeah.
We know, Francesco. I'm just playing on
I've
it,
got to
but they've
admit, though,
taken
the
it.
post they've done for it, Lotad looks so happy. Maybe it knows Silverman's coming for it.
I'd be happy
Okay.
if I knew Silverman was coming for it. I love David. He's a lovely guy. He loves the underground. But yeah, that's an interesting Pokemon, isn't it?
Lotad in the
old
underground. Wonderful.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the event. Like as you guys said, we knew about this. Obviously, it came out, did it last week, just as we sort of wrapping things up. But yeah, it's another event. Like as you guys have both said, like new Pokemon, not shiny, boosted common Pokemon, which might have a small percentage boost. Something there for people who just want to play the game, turn it on, but not really care about anything else for a few days. But there could be something in there for you. And if there is, let us know if you get anything good during it. That'd be awful.
Speaking of something in there for you, I feel now is the perfect time to do a Arnie Interlude.
Oh, God, we love these, Ian.
Do you mind if we paste the February news first, because we've already got it in the bank?
Can we not put it as a part 2?
No. Do we need a part 2 of the news? So listeners, do stay with us for the next however many minutes, because Arnold is coming up after some February content.
But that was recorded last week.
Yeah. No, won't know that, Ian, will they?
Listeners, enjoy.
So we have got news. Yes, February is upon us next week. By the time you listen to next week's show, February will have started. So will these events. We are going to cover Max Battles first. And oh my God, Ken will be happy at the very least. But starting tomorrow, February the 2nd, running through to February the 9th, your Max Battle Mon, including its Max Monday, will be Wailmer. Growlithe will be in Max Battles February 9th through the 16th. Machop is back February the 16th through the 23rd. And to round the month out, 23rd of February through to the 2nd of March. Coincidentally, the day I get back from LA. Ken's favourite Pokemon, Duchansey.
Duchansey, yeah. Lackluster is a better word.
I think that is an overstatement, actually, if I want
D-Max lackluster, absolutely.
De lackluster.
Lackluster.
Now, if you were thinking that was lackluster, then boy, oh boy, have I got some terrible news for you.
What?
Because
Is that a quiz show? I've got terrible news for you.
Have I got terrible news for you?
Have I got terrible?
Where this week we'll talk about the 5-star raid bosses you can expect to not willingly partake in unless you're looking for a specific candy for adventure effects, because from February the 4th to February the 16th, that's a hell of a long time, in fact over half of the month I believe, the standard Dialga and Palkia, obviously with their shinies, will be featured. Spatial Rend and Roar of Time, if that's your bag. Not the worst to go and get candy for, to be honest. Now, next up is something that still doesn't have a shiny available. Solgaleo from February the 16th to the 21st, which is an extraordinarily short time.
Look at it, though. It looks like a cat. It's got all the cream.
Creamy cat. However, its counterpart will then take over from February the 21st through to March the 4th. And yeah, that's Lunala, still without its shiny, might I add. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, you will have some raid hours to coincide with these featured legendaries, which are happening outside of the road to Kalos. We'll be talking about that next week. But Dialga and Palkia have a shared raid hour twice in February, the 4th and the 11th. Definitely take note of those. Solgaleo gets February the 18th, and Lunala gets February the 25th. Oh joy.
Rather than doing the Lunala on February the 25th, I've got an idea. If you're over in the States, just watch the Scrubs reboot on ABC.
Or find a VPN.
Why Solgaleo not shiny yet?
That is a very good and important question. Scopetic?
I thought it fused with the Cosmo. It doesn't, does it? What does it do?
It does.
It does, yeah.
So why is it not shiny? I'm confused.
Because if Necrozma is shiny, it fuses, so you've got the shiny.
Yes, it's Solgaleo and Lunala don't need to be shiny to get the fusion Necrozma shiny.
Yeah, but you don't get Solgaleo shiny, do you? They aren't shiny, are they?
They aren't shiny, no.
So they're still to come out then, aren't they, basically, at some point?
Yeah.
But like you say, if you've got the shiny Necrozma, you fuse it with one of those till you get the other version, which is fused, which is shiny, but you just don't get the lion or the bat, basically. All right. There you go, a basic Pokemon Go conversation.
We've got that cleared up.
Got that cleared there. But one thing that is Mega Raids. And it's worth noting that these change at 10 a.m. on these days. Some people are saying it'd be good if it just didn't show up at 10 o'clock on these days, but unfortunately they will be. We've got Mega Pidgeot from Feb the 4th to Feb the 16th.
Wow.
We've got Mega Sableye, great design, awful Pokemon, Feb the 16th to Feb the 21st. And Mega Absol. It looks like it's got a bit of Mega Dragonite on its wings, which it takes and puts on its head. Stole the wings from Feb the 21st to March the 4th. Yeah, okay.
I can answer that, yeah, okay, Mark. It's time we had some new Megas.
Yes.
But while we're waiting for new Megas, we'll talk about the events. An event that starts on February the 3rd and runs through to February the 8th. An event that Whitfield is kicking himself about, the Carnival of Flamigo, seeing the debut of Flamigo, I would guess, in Pokemon Go. February the 7th will give you a Catch Mastery event. February the 10th through to February the 15th, we'll see 2026's Valentine's Day event. Maybe Enamorous will be back.
Ian's favourite event.
Yeah.
Hallmark event.
Hallmark holiday event.
Hallmark Pokemon.
And a waste of money. Don't do Valentine's Day, people. February the 14th, which actually is
do
Valentine's
this instead.
Day, will bring you a raid day. Do that instead.
Love Disc Raid Day.
Buy your better half the raid day ticket.
And you know what? If doing a raid day on Valentine's Day isn't enough, February the 15th, the very next day, will bring you a Max Battle Day.
A G-Max Love Disc.
G-Max Love Disc. Double hearter. Oh, I love it.
It mirrors itself.
If that doesn't get your heart aflutter. The 17th of February through to the 21st of February. And I would just like to say that Whitfield and I will be in America for most of this event.
Will you?
The Lunar New Year event. Yeah, did we mention that we're going to LA?
I didn't know this.
Only 6 times tonight, so that's good going.
Fine. That's fine. Because that takes us to the 28th of February through to the 1st of March, which will be Global Kalos.
Where me and Milo will be together for Kalos Tour Global. And Ian, you used to be in America.
We didn't cover in there, and we'll be talking about that in a second.
Ian's in Hawaii.
Ian's in Hawaii. Ian's in Hawaii.
Kalos Tours. The actual in-person events. We'll be talking about that in just 1 second.
What's the Lunar New Year animal this year?
Pig, isn't it?
Is it a pig?
It's Lechonk, isn't it?
Because last year was the dragon.
Siri,
was it last? No, last year.
Chinese New Year animal.
What?
Year of the Ox.
What could we do with that? That's interesting.
Year of the Horse, it says, Milo. Ian.
I just asked Siri. It just came up saying. Year
I
of the
just
Ox,
asked
but
Google and it says Year of the Horse.
The Battle of the AIs.
I'll just type in 2026 Chinese New Year.
Oh, I put Lunar New Year. Ignore me.
But they're basically the same.
No, just say year. Just say Year of the Horse.
It's
Just
horse,
say
isn't
Year of the
it?
Horse. Yeah, on Google. Google it.
So
Oh,
that
no,
might be
it's
the ponytail.
it's
then.
going to be Ponyta. Oh, no.
Oh, it might be Mudbray. There might be Mudbray up for everyone.
There's a donkey.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Ponytail's a pony, though, isn't it? It's not a horse, is it?
Well,
It's almost with the thick of
ponies
it.
are horses, aren't they?
Me, this is like the thick of it. A baby horse is a pony. It's not a pony. It's a foal.
No,
it's a
foal, but
foal.
It's a foal.
It is a horse.
Malcolm Tucker is so funny. It's not a pony. It's a foal. Oh, well, there we go. And we have got some other bits as well, so don't you panic. For those people who love shadow raiding, Shadow Giggity, Shadow Regigiggity.
Shadow Giggity.
Shadow Regigigas will be appearing in Shadow Raids from Feb the 1st to March the 4th. It can still be shiny if you're lucky.
Don't raid it.
And we also have spotlight hours, and these are all pretty underwhelming, but they all deserve their chance to have a non-boosted shiny hour on a Tuesday in your calendars. So,
I see one that's a horse.
also, we'll see, Milo, very clever. On February the 3rd, we have Whismer with 2 times Catch Candy. We have Munna on February the 10th with 2 times Catch XP. Horsey, very good. The water horse is going to be with us from Feb the 17th, which is actually when the Chinese New Year
It's
starts.
when the event starts.
To set the Chinese New
It
Year.
never said where the horse actually lives.
It actually starts on the 17th
Actually,
of Feb.
I'm going to back Mark up ever so slightly here, Milo. Yes, Mudbray is a donkey, but Mudsdale is not.
It's not. It's a horse.
Okay. I prefer horsey.
But do you know what? It's funny. It's the Chinese New Year starts on the 17th of February, which is when
It
Horsey.
could very well be Horsey.
And it has 2 times transfer candy, just in case you don't want to keep hold of them. Which there we go.
It's a good
And
plan.
then on Feb the 24th, no one cares for this one. Sorry, I'm only joking. Totodle's actually quite cool. Feb the
No one cares,
24th
no one
with
cares.
2 times Catch Star Dust.
Fabulous.
Can we have an Arnie interlude now?
Yes,
Whitfield?
thank you for waiting patiently, Ian.
Thank you.
Gold
Do it.
star for
In
you.
fact, since you're hosting this week, I'm going to give you a choice. Would you like something really sort of classic cinema, something quite cinematic, or something a bit dancey?
Oh,
Do you know what? Let's go cinematic.
oh, cinematic Milo. Ooh.
You know, one of Milo's favourite films, and subsequently one of his favourite games
Lassie Come
on
Home?
mobile phones. Arnie is singing the theme tune for it this week.
That's very topical with the Natural History Museum, actually. Oh my god. Someone help him.
That was, of course, Jurassic Park, Milo.
As that, of course, was Footloose.
Yeah, that was, of course, yes. Ian, there wasn't actually any word to that. I like that. We can't be copyright
That's
struck
why
on
it's
voices,
so
can we?
cinematic, and he was singing
Instrumental.
over the whole thing, yeah.
Absolutely love it. Shall I go into the Natural History Museum and play that from my phone?
I can send you the file.
Ian, do it.
Brilliant. I'll put it on Instagram or something for the podcast.
Well, I mean, that was brilliant. You can't beat that with anything better than that, can you, really?
Well, I think
mean, it's not
Whitfield's
like
gonna
Milo's
try.
kill the vibe, is he? Oh, is he? Oh, Milo.
What? The Ducklett.
Oh, he's done it in. Oh, Jesus.
Well, every high has a... What's the catastrophic low following
So we've gone from Arnie singing Jurassic
to
Park
Lachlan?
to Lachlan.
It's like when you hear a cork pop of a bottle from the room next, you go, "Oh, champagne," and it's Baby Sham. It was kind of like that. Ian.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, I knew that this wasn't going to be resurrected very soon unless I did it. So, what the Ducklett? We have quite a few craptic clues left over from the
I
previous.
thought we're saving them for
version.
LA.
I can generate
Ian.
some more. Don't you worry,
Okay,
because
okay.
of how.
Ian, do not worry.
How
You're
badly
fine.
my brain works. Don't you worry.
He's got 12 hours on a plane.
12 hours to dream up idiotic.
I reckon he does it every night before he goes to bed, Ian. He's like, I've got another 5.
This is how I fall asleep with my notes open. Just, how moronic can this be? Yes, let's put this in here.
You always do better every. Well, I say better; they get worse every time. So I guess you.
Well,
you are
I think
getting
some
better
of
than
these
Milo,
are going
so-
to be really bad. But yes, I have written some cryptic clues about a Pokemon that allude to their name. And it's quick
And
fire.
again, guys, sorry to jump in there, Milo, because we had some good
my God.
engagement last week. We'll turn chat off. Knock yourselves out in the chat, and maybe Milo can make me an infill was more stupid.
Yes.
By saying someone's got it after 12
Last
seconds,
year,
like
the
last
chat
time we played
were
this
on
game.
point, but it is quick fire
So-
between Mark and Ian on this one. And the first
Come on, then.
person to get it right, after many clues that are very
Wins the
lacking in
game.
help, will win. And we'll play first to 2, because life is short, time is precious, and this game takes too much of it.
That's very true.
First to 1, was that it, Milo?
First to 0. Congratulations, guys. Game's over.
Come on, Milo. I'm sure you've got something nice for us.
I do. I'm going to start off with one. Yeah, this is actually, it's kind of apt because it's stupid anyway. But this Pokemon, boys, is if you ring an idiot.
You ring an idiot.
Ring an idiot. I'm waiting to see if chat gets.
Dialga?
No to Dialga.
Oh!
Not Dial.
Oh, that was so good, Ian.
Dial's got the ring bit,
Yeah.
but is Ga idiot?
It's Gar.
Ga idiot?
Could be in a language I don't know. Don't know.
Yeah.
What language are you referring to?
Arnie.
so it's not-
Arnie. Ah.
So it's not Dialga.
It's not Dialga. If you ring an idiot,
I can always think of some. It's not a Pokemon name, Ian. I don't know about you with this. It's like
since we are struggling here, I'm going to say ring an idiot is something you may ring as an object and think of another word for idiot and combine the two sounds to create a Pokemon.
That's the same clue.
Is it though? Sue has it in chat.
Of course she does. Well done, Sue.
Well done.
Barry's got it in chat. Well done, Barry. We know what's
Yeah.
going on in the chat. Oh,
All the
Mrs.
listeners
Bobble
for
Barry's
next
got
week's
it. Well
episode
done,
have got
Mrs.
it as
Bobble
well.
Barry.
They've not got the pressure of playing live.
No.
Okay, so let's go for a more Pokemon-themed clue. So this is a Gen 3 Pokemon.
God, doesn't mean anything, but go on.
It
I
has
appreciate it, Milo.
It has a Mega form available, and what other clues could we go with this one? Ian was right in a way. It is a part Steel type.
Beldum.
Oh my God, you two were in sync on that one.
Half a point each. Yes,
I'm
Ian.
going to give you both a point. Honestly, for that one, that was spookily, totally in sync. Whenever we've tried to do in sync things on this podcast, it never works, and you two just did it. Beldum.
I like that.
Well done.
Milo.
There we go. Well done, boys. So actually, as it turns out, this next one is for the win.
Yes,
Ooh.
it is.
It very much is. And it's going to be ridiculous. So,
Is that the clue?
yes. This Pokemon is the worst kind of Pokemon to have guarding your team's football net.
Goldengo.
On the right track, but no, incorrect.
Oh, what? Well done, Ian. I'll give you half a point for that. It's the worst Pokemon to have guarding your team's net, your goal net.
Golett.
Golett is correct. Because it let the goal in.
Oh, Golett.
Golett. Well done, Ian.
Goldengo was better.
Goldengo.
I do. I think Goldingo.
Well, I'm mightily impressed. That was a very quick turnaround there.
Well, it was in the edit anyway.
Well, in reality, okay, we will have
Even
edited
quicker.
it down, but Ian was pretty goddamn quick on that one. So congrats, Vasa. You are Game Lord on your own hosted show.
Yeah.
Have a ball with it.
It's gonna be fun. But you know what else is fun?
What?
Oh, for sure. It's Snoop, and it's time for my favorite section, Shinies of the Week.
At Snoop.
Shinies of the week.
I respect that, Snoop. You're spending a bit of time with us.
He's got a fine taste.
Wow. I'm going to jump straight onto X. I've got one here from Kiwi Steve 007.
Kiwi.
Task Shiny Post Spotlight Hour. Blowy happy party face.
What?
Shiny sparkle symbol next to it. It's a purebred Milo. Hashtag Pokemon Go. Hashtag Shiny Pokemon. Hashtag Shines of the Week. Shiny Fido 408 from the research.
Lovely.
Well done, Kiwi Stephen. Well done for the engagement. 212 likes for that one. You've done well.
That's a fabulous catch.
I'm going to follow that one up by another one off of the old Twitter X. And this one is from Sam Mogger. And it says, at Incense Podcast, here's my contender for hashtag Shiners of the Week. We'll be keeping it Shadow, well done, and maxing out when I have enough Candy XL. And it is the Shiny 8 Shadow Raikou.
Oh, it's a Goku bad as well. Nice.
That's amazing.
That is a really
GG,
good
Sam.
catch.
That's a trophy. That is a keeper.
Definitely.
Oh, Sam from Evesham. I used to work in Evesham. Nice to see that. Well done. That's lovely to see. Well done,
I've driven
Sam.
past it once.
I just want to say Sam's dog is very cute.
It is.
Exclusive.
On his
There you go. And to wrap up Shinies of the Week, I'm jumping into our Patreon exclusive Discord, whereas it turns out there's tons of good catches in here, but I'm scrolling back a couple of weeks. Don't know how we missed this, but shout out to Sir Outlaw,
Yeah.
something like that. It's a Shundo Genesect, which is just mental. You can't trade after you've raided it. Picked up my first Shundo Mythical with this Chill Drive Genesect, the raid hour, powered it up to max. Not sure how often I'll actually use it, but hey, I still think that's freaky and epic. Big congratulations.
You just will get the other drives now to make it
Just
a family.
5 more drives.
Yeah. 5 more Shundo drives. That's brilliant. Yeah,
Speaking of
Genesect.
Shundos, honourable mention, gold tier patron Paul, Barside 2. Damn it, my Shundo Raikou.
It's Shundo Shadow Raikou, wasn't it, Paul? I did see it on
It doesn't say
socials.
Shadow on there, but Paul, you should have hashtagged us with that.
Did he not do the hashtag?
Well, it doesn't count then. But anyway, there we go.
Oh, he forgot. There you go.
Wow, very much doesn't count then. And there we go.
So
Now, well
forget
done, Paul.
that.
Well done, Paul.
Repost it and we'll play it next week.
Yeah, we do need the filler, don't we, Ian? But anyway,
Possibly indeed. But there were so many good catches posted, and we hope you keep them coming in through the socials we listed at the top of the show. Thanks so much for getting involved with the bits and pieces. And that is unbelievably time to wrap up episode 260. So if you enjoyed this week's show, make sure you hit the follow, plus or subscribe button in case we have to pull an episode again, because we never miss a week, and then we might have to pull it and then release it at a later time. So you don't want to reoccur what happened last week, but we'd love you to stick around. And if you did enjoy, hit the 5-star review button. That would be absolutely marvelous if you could do. And as we said, follow us across our socials. The X, Instagram, and YouTube would be a splendid one as well. We're posting short-form content and bits and pieces from this podcast. And there are several thanks we have to give to our wonderful Patreon crew who support this podcast and go that much further with it. Starting off with the bronze tier peeps making the Patreon bedrock. Thank you very much for supporting the show and the creation of it. We really do appreciate you guys. And a shout out to the tier. These peeps take the support up another level. Thank you very much. And we do call you out by name as well. Those are KLXVI, Del Hazard, Spindiana, Laurie Beck, Steve in Norway, CC is Mad, Saul Haberfield, Lizzie George, Xander Van Driescher, Neon, not Neo, Neon,
You're learning.
Net,
Neon, not Neo.
but we can call you Kate, just Neon. Fabulous. Thank you very much. Ellen Rushton, James Alexander, Northern Soph, Tom Cattle, Charlie Todd, Robert Wilson, Malcolm Grinter, Geordie Castell, The Hot Weasel, Shiny IKEA Mom, Tony of Pride, Junho, Malcolm Burgess, Mr. Jackal, Littlest Sparkle, Zontok, Alex with 2 L's, and Nick Mead. And of course, HRH Kaylee. That is an ever-growing list. Thank you very much for taking your support to the silver tier. Also, if we do get your name wrong in the credits, send us a voice note so we can eternally utilize it.
Yes, because we definitely won't soundbite it.
No, not at all, but we'd love to hear your voice. And a special shout out to the folks who get to witness the raw chaos, the shenanigans that goes on that gets edited out of all the shows. The
Gold
whom we love, the gold tier. Thank you very much to JB, Kerry and Zachary, Barside 2, Mandy Croft, Mr. Mossam, Dean DHL, Damon Mac 08, and Miss Summer of 69. Thank you guys so very much indeed.
Bovril Barrys. The Bovrils.
Bovrils.
Sorry.
The Bovrils. Here for another week. But that's not all the thanks we do at the end of the show, because we have two fantastic members of this show who do all the work behind the scenes, helping us out, getting ready for live recordings and travel and all the aspects that go on with making this show. Not just the show, the social media presence. Thanks very much to Sue and Francesco, the ninja and the It Sport Italian support dude. Thank you very much to both of you for all that you do for this show. We're eternally grateful. And
Eternitously grateful.
Eternitously, or enamorously, who knows. But with a show that's had its cuts and segmented bits and pieces in from previous weeks, it's time to wrap up and say ciao.
Hang on there, Whitfield. We have some good news.
What?
Well, this week's Max Monday is maybe Whalmer.
I don't know this Pokemon. Is this a new form? The maybe.
Maybe it is.
Maybe form. I've got some more questionable news, boys.
What?
Well, the following day, February the 3rd, brings you Whismer, maybe, for Spotlight Hour, with maybe 2 times Catch Candy. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well,
There's a lot of maybes tonight, isn't there?
I might have a hat trick of maybes. Guys, I've got some news.
What?
For Raid Hour on February the 4th, well, that bit is correct. We might have, we've got Landorus for a floaty cloud form appearing. Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Well, on that potentially terrible disappointment, we hope you enjoyed this show. We really do. And we do hope we can catch you next week for 261.
Hey, it's me, Pikachu.
Maybe.
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 I choose you!